I never did talk about finishing the countertop. This is that IKEA butcher block top. And I ended up using Waterlock's product. And I coated all sides, the bottom, the edges that I cut out, everything with 4 coats of Waterlock's. That's a hybrid of tung oil and urethane finish. And I'm real pleased with it. It seems like it's going to be very durable and it looks good. And of course, all those things are important. So there it is. I think it's turned out well. But in the last video, I told you I had the backsplash done. You can see it there. I have caulked it to the countertop. And I did put silicone behind this top on all edges before I set it as well. We've got the water done, completely hooked up. You see the faucet here. And the water heater is also hooked up. And the cooktop is also hooked up. So let's see if we can get this going here. So there you go. Whoops. There it is, right there. And then over here as well. There you go. So this will be neat. And we elected to put this 2-burner side by side because it just feels more natural to cook this way. Let me turn this off real quick. But we still have some room back here to put things that we might need while cooking. And then I wanted to stay off this edge as much as I could, so I flipped it and put the controls here. So this burner starts this distance away. And as you can see, we still have some edge here. And this drawer still functions right here under that cooktop. So again, think of this as a camper now, not really a tiny house that you might live in, but we still have some space here. And it all looks great. You can see we've got the pulls, the drawer pulls on up here, and on the door pulls there, and up above over the refrigerator. So this all really looks neat. So let me show you what we did in the bathroom. Okay, so going into the bathroom, I have a wall-mounted vanity here, again from IKEA. It's 24 inches wide and only 10 inches off this back wall here. And it's all hung on the wall. And then it has the matching mirror that goes above it with a little bit of shelves. And then you can see also that it has this hanging rod here, which kind of matches what we did over there, if you remember. And then you look there, there's a thermostat. And I'll show you how this is doing here. So this is I'm turning on my water, turn it on all hot. You look over here at the thermostat, this is a tankless on-demand water heater. This is pretty cool. It tells you that the water's flowing, that the blower is working, and it's delivering 117, 120 degrees of water at the sink. I set it at 124, the maximum that it'll go. So that's pretty cool because that's endless hot water. And you can see I've got it running. And that's really hot. So I don't have to say that other C word. But anyway, great because it just keeps up. I don't have to store hot water. And then when it turns off, I turn the water off, it shuts down. So I'm not storing any water. That's very efficient and very handy. So I think this turned out very well. The vanity is nice, does the job, compact, and makes for good space usage in this area here. So I wanted to show you what was going on underneath the cabinet. There is actually a little bit of storage, but also you can see kind of the craftsmanship here. You see our supply lines there. Of course, we had to have this all planned out from the beginning. There's the outlet for the air conditioner, GFI, the circuit, and the cord, and then the P-trap there. And if you look under here, there's the drain to the floor. So all nice and tidy. All of this within 10 inches. And you see there's an adjustable shelf here, mid-height, and then there's another shelf down there. The flooring can go underneath there. I can do a little pedestal if I want, to kind of finish it out, or maybe I don't. Feet can fit under there while you're at the vanity. And I think it turned out really well. All this important when you're trying to gain all the space that you can in a tiny house. So looks real sharp. This is the sink base. Remember now, I modified an IKEA 18-inch to 16-inch to make this all fit in the cabinet run. So a modified cabinet base. Let me show you what's going on and what we were able to accomplish. Look at all the work under here. There's the water heater tucked back underneath, and this panel I'm going to paint, and it'll come up and it'll cover all that stuff. It's hard to do this with one hand, but you can kind of see how that finishes out, and that's just enough room for a trash can. I would have never believed I could get all this in here. You can see my water supply, you can see the gas coming in, and you can see the transformer from going to the low voltage for the water heater thermostat off my regular 110 plug, which is back up underneath there. So again, you really have to be tight with your craftsmanship, but it pays off because there's my water heater, which is just a 1 foot square cube under there that'll all be hidden, nicely tucked away when I get this thing finished. Go up there.